People of Rivers State, the February 25th, 2023 presidential elections have come and gone, won and lost. We thank God for the peace that prevailed before, during, and after the elections. We also thank you for exercising your civic responsibility in voting for the candidates of your choice. For us, in G5, the presidential election was about fairness, equity, and justice. Our commitment was for a presidential power shift from the north, where it has been for the last 8 years, to southern Nigeria. Thankfully, Nigerians have vindicated our stand, and we appreciate the electoral majority for strengthening the nation's unity with their choice. We also thank and congratulate the All Progressives Congress APC governors for their progressive and principled stand on power shift to the south for equity, justice, and national cohesion. We appreciate the voters of Rivers State for overwhelmingly voting for the state's National Assembly candidates of the Rivers State People's Democratic Party, PDP. We are particularly elated with the emergence of my Deputy Governor, Dr. Mrs. Ipalebo Harry Banigo, as one of the only 3 elected women senators of Nigeria for the 10th National Assembly. Her election further demonstrates the commitment of our government and the Rivers State PDP in advancing inclusiveness and women's political empowerment in Rivers State. As the state's ruling party, the PDP's superlative performance and achievements are beyond question. We have done tremendously well in all priority areas of security, infrastructure, education, healthcare, judiciary, urban renewal, and rural development. Under the PDP, Rivers State is now one of Nigeria's safest and most secure states to live, do business, work, and raise our children. In 4 years, we delivered 12 flyovers and several trunk A roads across the state, including the first phase of the Trans-Calabari Road, the Ogoni-Ando-Opobo Unity Road, the Samuwa-Bore-Kono Road, and phase 1 of the Ahoda-Omok Road. The dualization of the Emohwa, Abalama, Telma Junction Road, and phase 2 of the Ahoda-Omok Road, among several others, are also underway. We have also changed the Port Harcourt city landscape and other local government area, forever with a first-class road network, flyovers, and other impactful infrastructures. We have tremendously improved access to quality education with the reconstruction and delivery of several primary and secondary education schools across the state. We also expanded access to quality tertiary education with the delivery of 4 new campuses of Rivers State University at Ahoda, Emohwa, Eche, and Sabiwa. We have provided full scholarship for Rivers State students reading medicine and related courses at the Palmo University of Medical Sciences from the inception of that university to date. Over 500 Rivers youths have benefited from this scholarship, which we have renewed for another 4 years. We introduced and built the College of Medical Sciences at Rivers State University, adjudged as the country's best and most resourceful medical college by the Nigerian Medical and Dental Council. We have delivered first-class healthcare facilities for the state, including the government house clinic, the Mother and Child Hospital, the Rivers State University Hospital, and the Dr. Peter Odley Cancer and Cardiovascular Diseases Diagnostic and Treatment Center. The reconstruction of Professor Kelsey Harrison Hospital, the dental and maxillofacial, including ear, nose, throat, and ophthalmology center, will soon be completed and open for public use. We have provided several rural communities with basic infrastructure, including internal and other roads linking them to other parts of the state. Never in the history had Rivers State witnessed the commissioning and flag off of new projects up to the last weeks of administration as we are doing. Under our watch, nothing comes before Rivers State. Rivers State is first and everything else is secondary. We have never looked back on fighting for, defending, and protecting the economic and political interests of Rivers State and its citizens. We fought for and secured the return of Soko oil and gas fields and Akiri and Imberi oil fields to Rivers State, which now enjoys the derivation process from these gas and oil fields. We are still courageously fighting to decentralize the collection of value-added tax to states to strengthen fiscal federalism and enhance the economic viability of state governments. Lately, we join other pro-people state governments in the struggle to challenge the federal government's obnoxious cash policy and thank the Supreme Court for its positive intervention to end the suffering of the masses. We are calling equal protection to indigenous and non-indigenous and advance the security and well-being of everyone who lives in the state without discrimination. We have ensured the security of lives and property and provided a congenial business environment, including reducing taxes, eliminating double taxation, and timely issuing certificate of occupancy, enabling the business community to thrive in the state. We have built an excellent relationship with the Christian Association of Nigeria CAN and other faiths and religious bodies, including the Islamic faith, ensuring religious harmony and progress in the state. The youth are the future of Rivers State, and our commitment to their progress has been strong since 2015. Apart from expanding education opportunities, no state government has integrated youth and women into the political and governance systems as we have done. From 2015 to date, Rivers youths have held and continue to hold elective and appointive offices, including party positions, local government chairman, deputy local government chairman, councillors, state house of assembly members, special advisors, and commissioners. We have reopened the recruitment process and directed the Rivers State Civil Service Commission to employ 10,000 youths into the state's civil service within the next 1 month. We therefore enjoin our vibrant youth to take up lifetime careers with the Rivers State Civil Service and contribute to the development of the state. As we all know, the rescheduled governorship and state houses of assembly elections will hold in Rivers State this Saturday, 18th of March, 2023. With the quality of progress we have delivered in the last 8 years, it is evident that Rivers State will be more outstanding and closer to fulfilling its purpose if the current development tempo is strengthened and sustained for the next 4 years. Therefore, the successor we need is a governor who will consolidate and continue with the new Rivers vision, defend and protect the state's interests, and propel it to more remarkable progress and prosperity. This is precisely what the candidate of the PDP, Sir Similaye Fubara, and his deputy, Professor Ngozi Mma Odo, have committed to accomplishing with their blueprint for consolidation and continuity. Similaye Fubara is a Christian, a native of St. Christopher, an accountant with over 2 decades of working experience in civil service. He progressed to the zenith of his public service career as permanent secretary and accountant general of Rivers State, where he recently resigned to contest as the governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party. Similarly, for us, Rotimi, Professor Mrs. Ngozi Maodo is also a Christian with an excellent public service career. She is a former public secretary, Commissioner of Education, and university lecturer. Both candidates are persons of impeccable character and knowledgeable technocrats with excellent public service records. Both candidates are familiar with the workings of government, the standard public service rules, and the precepts of good governance, having worked closely with me in different capacities. They also know the developmental challenges we face as a state and as a people, and what we can do together to resolve them, having lived and worked in and for the state throughout their lives. This is the first time former civil servants with knowledge, capacity, competence, passion, and experience have been given a chance to administer the state and drive its development with their blueprint for the consolidation and continuity of the New Rivers vision. Therefore, this is the turn of civil servants to be at the helm of state affairs. It is a golden opportunity for every civil and public servant serving and retired to fully embrace and ensure that the next governor and deputy governor come from their constituency. We must agree that this election is about the future of Rivers State. It's about moving Rivers State forward to the next level. It's about advancing the security and well-being of our people. It's about protecting and defending the interests of Rivers State. Having come this far in our development agenda, we cannot afford now to gamble with our future and vote for candidates with unstable and questionable character to govern our state. The APC candidate fraudulently acquired the state-valued assets with his political mentor and business partner, Right Honorable Rotimi Amaechi. Both are indicted by Judicial Panel of Inquiry. They are currently facing criminal prosecution before a competent court of law in charge number PHC/3673/C3/2022 State versus Rotimi Amaechi and 4 others for diverting the state $50 million to themselves. $50 million at the current exchange rate is the equivalent of over 37 billion naira. But instead of undergoing the trials to clear their names, if at all, they have been employing all kinds of maneuvers to stall their trials. Rotimi Amaechi and his protege, Toyekol, actively opposed the demand for power shift to the south and worked against their party presidential candidate in Rivers State. When the president-elect emerged as the winner, Toyekol rushed to congratulate him on his Instagram handle, but deleted the post when he was criticized for his dishonest, hypocritical, and opportunistic behavior. Rotimi Amaechi woefully failed as governor of Rivers State for 8 years. He also could not attract any single development project to Rivers State as Minister for Transportation for 7 years. Recently, he threw caution to the wind with his irresponsible comments on the emotive abandoned property issue in a desperate attempt to deceive the Igbo population into voting for his uninspiring APC governorship candidate, Toyekol. Igbos and Rivers people have lived harmoniously together for decades as brothers and sisters without any issues. We will continue to appreciate our Igbo brothers and friends as among the most significant investors and contributors to the development of Rivers State. Our fraternal ties will continue forever, as nobody can ever divide us. Therefore, it's regrettable for Rotimi Amaechi to now thoughtlessly attempt to instigate hostility between brothers and sisters to advance selfish political objectives. His fabled denial is an afterthought and a confirmation of his unsteady character. We must be wary of these devious, deceptive, and desperate politicians masquerading and projecting themselves before unsuspecting voters as leaders that can be entrusted with power. Let us not be deceived by their campaign promises, their political fakes, jokers, failures, never do worse and opportunists, desperate for power to loot our treasury again. They have nothing to offer but lies, deceit, and empty promises. Toyoko knows nothing about governance and cannot give what he does not have. We assure you that with the PDP, the future of Rivers State is bright and secure. Similarly, Fubara and his deputy have the knowledge, capacity, character, passion, and experience to step into our shoes and deliver their blueprint for Rivers State. Therefore, I appeal to you to vote for the PDP and all its candidates in the governorship and state house and assembly elections on Saturday, 18th March 2023 for consolidation and continuity. We commend the leadership of the Labour Party for adopting and endorsing the candidate of the PDP, Shimile Fubara, as the candidate of choice for the governor of Rivers State. We also commend the leadership of the Rivers State chapter of the Inter-Party Advisory Council for endorsing the governorship and state House of Assembly candidates of the PDP for next Saturday's elections. We implore you to mobilize the electorates in your constituencies to vote for PDP so that we can work together to protect and advance the interests and progress of our state. We have received credible intelligence indicating the plans by the former Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amaechi, and the APC to overrun and disrupt the elections in Rivers State with army personnel and civilian thugs and cultists dressed in army and police uniform. We have written to notify the Honorable Minister of Defense, the Chief of Army Staff of the Nigerian Army, and the General Officer commanding the 6th Division of the Nigerian Army, Port Harcourt, and requested that no military personnel is released to any politician to interfere with next Saturday's elections in Rivers State. Furthermore, we have noticed that the anti-terrorism unit of the State Police Command continue to provide VIP security services to politicians in defense of the Inspector General's order to withdraw all police personnel attached to VIPs during the election. We therefore require the Inspector General of Police to enforce his order by ensuring that all political leaders are restricted to their polling units and prevented from moving about with police escort. In addition, we have also requested the security agencies to arrest and prosecute the following local politicians who are plotting to disrupt the elections with armed thugs, cultists, and gangsters in military and police uniform. They are as follows: Dr. Linonu Mwibubasa, Bright Mweyode, Barika, Bari, Friday Sini, Dumbari Dezwa, Nika Ikina, Dr. Gabriel Pidomson, Joe Barry Poba, Barisi Boniku, Honorable Mike Amakri, Paul Lawrence Paul, Anosike Odua, Mr. Obams Ojima, Kenneth Chinda, Smiles Azunda, Gift Welebe, Nwabueze Amadi, Chidi Wosa, Ugochukwu Wosu Ndidi, Erim Lucky Mai, Baridi Edmond Katara, Solo Philemon Mon, Charles Ayaun, Christian Don Pedro, Iwerebu Imakri, and Aroko Simaya Ikalama. We expect the Security High Command to live up to their assurance of providing adequate security before throughout the state to forestall any security breaches or breakdown of law and order during and after the election. We assure everyone that we'll do everything within our power to resist and prevent a repeat of what happened in 2019 when the Nigerian army was used to rig, kill our people, and destroy property during elections across the state. We urge and hope that the Independent National Electoral Commission will guarantee and ensure that this Saturday's elections are free, fair, and credible, allowing the electors to decide their leaders. I hereby declare Friday, March 17, 2023 as a public holiday to enable all private and public sector workers to travel to their communities and vote in their polling units. Finally, I thank the people of Rivers State for your prayers, support, and cooperation since we took over the levels of governance. Please come out and vote en masse for the PDP on the 18th of March 2019. It is a civil duty and opportunity to constitute the next government and consolidate the state's progress. May God bless you all and our dear Rivers State.